With the horrific scene unfolding at one of the largest synagogues in the U.S. Authorities say a driver rammed his truck through the barricades and smashed through the front door of Temple Israel just outside Detroit. Smoke could be seen coming from the building. Sources telling ABC News the driver was armed with a rifle. The Oakland County Sheriff says armed security opened fire, the suspect's truck bursting into flames. 140 children among those inside at a preschool, the race to get the children out. The attacker is dead. Tonight, investigators are now trying to determine a possible motive. ABC's Alex Perez leading us off. He's on the ground in Michigan tonight.
Tonight, terror in Michigan, smoke pouring from the roof of one of the nation's largest synagogues after an armed man in a truck steered around the security barricades and plowed right through the front doors. It happened just after noon. Police racing to Temple Israel in West Bloomfield, Michigan, the nation's largest Reformed Jewish congregation and home to a preschool, 140 little kids inside when the chaos unfolded. The truck slamming through a set of doors and driving straight down the hall.
He breached the building, drove down the hall, and he was engaged by security.
Dustin Shaw was working in the synagogue when he heard the crash.
I saw someone lying on the ground, and that person happened to be one of the head of security who got hit by the car. And then after that, I heard gunshots, bang, 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 bang. And I believe it was obviously one of our security officers.
Police say the synagogue's security guards fired on the truck, which burst into flames. Thick smoke streaming from the building past a playground just outside. Reporter Jolie Sherman from our local station WXYZ on the scene.
Just this massive police presence here in West Bloomfield. On my way here, there were just dozens of police vehicles from various law enforcement agencies.
Police wearing gas masks, finding the driver dead in the burning truck. Sources tell us he was armed with a rifle. Amid all the smoke and sirens, authorities wondering, did he act alone or was someone else involved?
That's a crazy scene, man. That is insane. And those that don't know, synagogue is a place where Jewish people, like a church, for Jewish people, but this is also one of the biggest, I believe, in the country. It has 100 preschoolers inside, so they are also using it as a school in a church. This is despicable, bro. Like, they were just mentioning sleeper cells and stuff like this. I wonder if stuff like this is really, is this part of it? You know what I mean? Because of the whole Israel and Iran thing, you have people attacking. Like, this has never happened. Now it's happening. So look what's going on. And God bless the officer that was there and armed. That's funny that every other place don't have an armed security, and it's armed security in this place. He neutralized threat immediately. And this is why armed security should be in churches, should be in schools, just for this reason alone. So I'm totally for, security being in places. Because look, the threat was immediately neutralized. That dude that ran through the door, he didn't care about nobody's life. He could have hit kids, students, teachers, priests, and he don't give a damn. Everybody getting it. And that's like a kamikaze drive. Like, he don't care about his own life, and he don't care about who he came in there to harm. Good thing the armed officer did not allow him to leave the house. Leave the car in order to get out and cause more mayhem. He actually neutralized the threat in the car, and the car set on fire and burnt them up. Almost like God intended for the car to burn up with the nigga in it. Facts. It's almost as if God intended the car to burn and send his ass to hell inside the church. Nigga. That's how it looked like. Because the car he just shot at the car. The car wasn't just supposed to just blow up and just fucking start in flames, and then he in the car already neutralized, and now the body is up to, like, that's not what the dude probably pitching in his brain when he drove through that door. He thought he was finna get active. It's gonna be his last moments. Little did he know, armed security right there got active on his ass. Quick. And the funny part is, they say the Jews, they're just prepared. They're always thinking. I like that about them. They're always thinking. They're always prepared for shit like this. No one expects this, because this happened not too long ago in a Catholic church, which was also used as a Catholic school, and dude got active. What was the security there? There was none. You get what I'm saying? There was no school. There was no security. because they expect people not to do bad things. No, you should stay ready so you don't have to get ready. And this is why I like them. I like them because they're doing what they need to do to protect their people. You know what I'm saying? Because they just said that Ron just activated some sleeper cells. So you're gonna see stuff like this. As soon as they say they activate the sleeper cells, this happens. And then there was another killing at a college. Muslim guy went on a rampage. You know what I'm saying? You need armed security there, a lot of it. Or you need to see how the AI can identify the person, so the officers can know exactly where to go, how to attack, and everything. But if you don't stay ready, then you have to get ready. And if you got to get ready, you'll never be ready on time. Things come fast, man. And it's like, good thing he saved majority of all those kids. He did what he needed it to do to save those kids and everybody in that thing. Nobody died on their side. No injuries reported. But the suspect is dead in the vehicle. That means as soon as he went through that motherfucker door, blick, blick, blick him down. Set on fire. It's kind of weird that the car just set on fire after him just shooting at it. You know what I'm saying? That usually don't happen. That's why I say God must have set the shit on fire for even disrespecting the Jewish temple. You get what I'm saying? And the biggest in the country, the biggest synagogue in the country. So it's a cold world out here, big dog. It's a cold world. In that instance, y'all tell me what y'all think about this, man. It's your boy Angelo Savage, man. They said that the sleeper cells are alive and well, which means probably, and they said the sleeper cells from Iran, probably because of when Biden let all those millions of people in, you know some sleeper cells got in here. But they were probably in here before that, right? It would make sense. It would make it easier for enemies to do things they wanted to do. Let's just say that. That's the sad part about the situation, man. We need to do better. We need to protect our country from foreign invaders. You know what I'm saying? Domestic and international. Facts. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to be playing around at all. We need to make sure everybody knows the rules. Because domestic violence is still violence in our country. You know what I'm saying? Domestic terrorism. Then you got international terrorism. You know what I'm saying? Either way, it's both a problem. It needs to stop. Taking the guns away, I don't think that's really more of a solution. It's just being prepared when things happen. You see what happened here. No injuries, immediately eradicated, nigga. It really done. Set on fire, bro. That's how you do things when you're focusing, you on target, and you know what you're doing. And you always ready for shit to go down. It's your boy Angelo Savage, man. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe. Now, this is your Savage Report. Let's go.